Overruled, The Human Toll of Too Much Law by Gorsuch and Janie Nitze explores the consequences of excessive legal regulation and judicial overreach on individuals and society. The roots of excessive legalism can be traced back to the early days of American jurisprudence, where the balance between law and liberty was a constant struggle. The authors argue that an overabundance of laws and judicial interventions can undermine personal freedoms, stifle innovation, and lead to unintended negative outcomes. Historically, periods of intense legal regulation have often led to public discontent and calls for reform. If you find this topic intriguing, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insightful content. Excessive legalism. The book critiques the growing trend of excessive legal regulations that govern nearly every aspect of life. For instance, small businesses often struggle with complex tax codes, and individuals face hefty fines for minor infractions like jaywalking. The authors argue that this legal overreach complicates everyday activities, creating a burden on society. Judicial overreach highlights notable cases where courts have expanded the scope of laws beyond their original intent. For instance, in the case of the Supreme Court's decision had far-reaching consequences on abortion laws. Similarly, reshaped campaign finance regulations, leading to significant political and social impacts. These cases illustrate how judicial overreach can lead to unpredictable and inconsistent rulings, further complicating the legal landscape. Impact on personal freedom explores how an abundance of laws can erode personal freedoms by restricting individual autonomy and decision-making. The authors assert that too much regulation can lead to a nanny state, where government control stifles personal responsibility and liberty. Excessive laws can make it difficult for individuals to pursue their goals and can result in penalties for minor infractions, creating a climate of fear and compliance. This environment can lead to a sense of isolation and frustration among citizens, ultimately diminishing the quality of life and stifling innovation and creativity. Stifling innovation. Overregulation can hinder innovation by imposing excessive compliance costs. For example, small businesses often struggle with the high costs of meeting regulatory requirements. Startups face significant barriers to entry due to complex legal frameworks. These legal complexities can slow down progress and discourage entrepreneurial efforts. The burden of navigating these hurdles often stifles creativity and deters potential innovators from pursuing their ideas. The human toll. The book emphasizes the human cost of excessive legalism, illustrating how individuals and communities suffer under the weight of too many laws. It shares personal stories and testimonials of people who have been adversely affected by overly restrictive or unclear legal frameworks. These narratives highlight the emotional and financial strain caused by an overabundance of regulations. Proposals for reform. The book outlines specific proposals to address the issues of excessive laws. It suggests simplifying legal codes to reduce complexity, ensuring laws are clear and accessible. Another proposal is to prioritize individual freedoms by removing outdated or redundant regulations. Regular reviews and updates are recommended to keep laws relevant and effective, fostering innovation and adaptability in a rapidly changing society. Restoring balance. The book emphasizes the importance of returning to a legal framework that respects the limits of government intervention and upholds the principles of personal freedom and responsibility. This balance can lead to a more just society, where the judiciary plays a crucial role in interpreting and applying the law fairly. The potential benefits include increased trust in the legal system, greater social harmony, and enhanced individual liberties. Conclusion. Overruled, The Human Toll of Too Much Law highlights the critical issues of excessive laws and judicial overreach, showing how they can undermine personal freedom and stifle innovation. Gorsuch and Janie Nitze call for a more balanced approach to lawmaking and judicial decisions to protect individual liberties and foster a just society. Join the movement for legal reform and help create a fairer legal system for all.